everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of Metroid Zero Mission. Last part, our ship got destroyed and we're stranded here on the planet with no power-ups. Anyway, here we got a save point which is actually rather unique to these two areas. It not only saves, but also restores all your energy tanks, which makes sense considering the space pirates here, while they can only shoot you, they do a hell of a lot of damage. This is pretty much Metal Gear in Metroid form. If I had the soundbite, I would put in the Metal Gear Solid notice clip. Pretty much, this part is all about survival, not exploration. You have to get to a certain point, and you have to get to it as fast as possible. Because, well, they'll only notice you if you either touch the lasers, get spotted by a certain thing later on, or if they see you. The music, just... Jesus. I mean, this game is overall easy, but even this took me a few tries my first playthrough. Actually, but you can't actually kill the... Well, you yourself can't kill the space pirates, they can kill each other. That's actually kind of morbid, but if you freeze them and they shoot them, they will die. They make these really... Before they explode, they make these really high-pitched shrieks of pain, which means they accidentally killed their own ally. Kind of morbid, actually. Now, while you are without your weapons, you can do all your athletics. You still have the wall cling, actually, which is kind of odd that's not on there, and you do still have the wall jump, which is quite the godsend. In fact, I don't know why I didn't just climb up there. I should have just climbed up. Now, throughout this entire part, you have to use your wits to your command, because there will be certain points where you can actually get away from these guys just by hiding in simple places. The space pirates themselves, but they can only chase you in a couple ways. They can either climb into small passageways with you. They can climb up walls, and they can jump. Besides that, all they do is shoot. And now we are even handling more of Metal Gear Solid. I hope you guys can see those. There are spotlights, and if you see them, they're gonna come after you at full force. Yeah. And one thing I do like is that the emergency pistol actually counts as a bomb, so you can actually shoot out the bomb blocks, which is how you're going to be progressing throughout a majority of this place. But although I do actually like the nice little platforming puzzles, they were still able to get into this. Like, this entire part right here is just a small little platform puzzle where you're not supposed to hit the lasers, which I do easily. You know, this one point coming up right here screws me up. It's not that jump, it's this jump. I always end up in there and I never know how to get up there, but I was able to do it this time, so huzzah. There are certain points, though, where you're pretty much required to get spotted, like right there. As for why they did that, Nintendo's either being a dick or they actually want to have this very tense music playing. See, the music that plays when you're spotted and when you're not spotted is actually the same music. It's just that it only... the music that plays when you're not spotted is a nice little bass line, I guess you could say. But when you are spotted, it adds, like, if you guys can hear it, a lot of high-pitched, intense-sounding alarm sounds, pretty much. It makes you feel like you're in a position where if you get caught, you die. And I love Nintendo for doing it like that. Get back over there. How'd they get behind me? Now we are actually not in the place we were before, which was Space Pirates HQ. We are in Jozodia. Or Jozo Ruins as it's called in this for some reason. Now, I don't know how I did this. I go through almost this entire room without getting spotted. I've never done this before. I decided to just go, fuck it, get spotted right here at the end. Now I think that the blocks themselves are actually traps, because you will get hit a couple times if you follow them. And now I love this part. How do you do this? By being Wally Coyote and shooting the ground up from beneath them. And those drawings in the background look rather familiar, don't they? And now we have the third way of getting spotted. These eyes. I hope you guys can see the compression. But they have a nice little white, a nice light that shows you the sight lens there. The way where they can see pretty much. Their line of sight. That's it. It's only right in front of them, and they will shoot at you if they spot you. I've actually never been able to get the space power to fall in there. I'm not even sure if it's possible because there's one right there, so. Now, hide up there. You have to crouch. They will notice you otherwise, but then they come out up there, which is a dick move on Nintendo's part. And another dick move right here on Nintendo's part. They know you didn't go, you couldn't have gone far. So what do? They come back in and go back out. And come back in and go back out. What's this? A power-up? Ooh, yay. Needless to say, this is the part where I use save points the most. You know, I don't usually actually use them to save. Where'd the power-up go? Give it to me, please! Grah! Who took it? Oh, you little... Get back here! To be honest, I actually really do like this section, though, as tense as it may be. Because like I said before, not only does it give you the feeling of you're weak, you can die here, but it adds a stealth thing. I like the feeling of stealth, even in a game like this. This is why I'm still waiting for a Metroid game to actually be almost entirely stealth, like mission-based. I'm not sure how I did this, by the way, right here. I somehow froze that guy so awesomely that I kept them from seeing me so much that it ended. Yellow arm phase. And I'm being an idiot and not going below because it's actually easier from below because you can't get spotted from below. So I have to race up here. I have to destroy these blocks and quickly. And this third one you have to blow up right before that because they cannot climb up that wall. But he just happened to jump up there, the dick. This is the part that scared me the most out of all of them, because I actually thought I was screwed over here. Because when I come back into the room here, the bridge isn't back. So I literally thought, oh my god, do I have to start the entire game over? Because I was doing this entire game in one sitting. I'm not sure how I managed to do it again, but I somehow avoided them long enough so that the alarm phase ended. I don't know how I did that. Oh well. This is how you're supposed to go through this room. They cannot see you from behind. If they did, that'd be kind of creepy. Now you're just able to go through this to your leisure. I said Lola because I like blowing that up. And the last save room in Chozodia, as this place is called. Cutscene! And this is the Wall of the Warrior. That warrior in the center looks rather familiar. I don't know why. It might just be the red armor. And we also learn that this is a flashback as well. To when Samus was a little girl. And actually that shows that that's with her actually has a name as... But he's only named in the Metroid Zero Mission manga. Now it's time for Samus to undergo the Warrior's Test. By far one of the more unique boss fights in Nintendo's history. Ow. The thing is, if you shoot at this thing, one, it's like that. When it has your image in it, it hurts you. So what do? You have to wait until that shows up. After the first hit, it changes its tactics up a bit. Then it starts going around the room in some weird circle fashion. You have to hit this thing 4 times if it's not obvious enough, by the way. And the third hit, it starts going around in circles around the perimeter. Normally I would have had him by now. After that, he starts doing that again, but really fast. Thank you for transforming right in front of my face. And now... it's ourselves. What the hell is happening? And now it's time for Samus, and we get all of our power-ups back. Along with the 3 hidden powers. The Plasma Beam, which we got in Criteria, which pierces enemies. The Gravity Suit, which allows us to move water and stops lava damage. And the Space Jump, which allows us to jump multiple times in midair. The only thing we're missing is that bomb power from earlier, and we got our fully powered suit. So next time on Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission, we'll finish the game with awesome music. See you then.